Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
Today, we're diving deep into a head-to-head comparison that's been on many minds. Aweber versus benchmark email.
Right. Two big players.
Exactly. And you're about to get a comprehensive feature-by-feature breakdown of these two powerhouses in the email marketing world.
And our goal here isn't just, a simple feature list.
No fluff.
Zero fluff. It's about understanding how these platforms have evolved, and crucially, why recognizing their specific strengths is so important for your success.
Because it's not just about picking a tool off the shelf, is it?
Not at all. It's about aligning a platform's capabilities with your unique business needs. Whether you're a budding content creator, a lean small business, or maybe a growing agency looking to scale up.
So we'll cut through the noise, show you exactly what each offers.
Help you make an informed decision that actually saves you time and hopefully boosts your marketing efforts. Pure insight.
Okay, let's get started. First up, email creation and design. This is where every great campaign begins, right? Actually crafting the message.
Absolutely. And both Aweber and Benchmark, they pride themselves on being user-friendly.
But how do their design tools really stack up when it comes to creating, engaging emails?
Well, this brings up a really important question for any marketer listening. How much creative control do you actually need versus, how much built-in assistance, maybe automation, do you want?
Good point. Different needs for different people.
Exactly. And each platform approaches this balance differently, especially when you start talking about AI and some of the more advanced design features.
So let's kick off with the drag-and-drop editors. Aweber, they really emphasize what they call super fast email writing.
Right. They've focused on efficiency.
Yeah, like quick access to elements. You just type an ape on a new line, and boom, there are your options. Styles, too.
And they have that inline emoji picker. Little things, but they add up.
They do. And beyond the basics text, headings, lists, Aweber offers a surprisingly diverse set of specialized content blocks.
Okay, like what?
Well, there's an article element, which is pretty neat. It gives a uniform look to, say, blog post snippets with a read more link.
Useful for content roundups.
Totally. And they've got dedicated product and coupon elements. So if you're selling stuff, it makes promoting specific offers really easy, visually consistent.
Nice.
And maybe the most interesting is the feed element. It can dynamically pull content from RSS feeds.
Oh, so like your latest blog posts or YouTube video.
Exactly. Blog posts, YouTube, even podcast episodes. And it expands URLs into these nice visual preview cards.
Okay, that's pretty powerful for content creators. Now, Benchmark Email, on the other hand, they focus heavily on an intuitive block design. Easy arrangement, easy customization.
What's their standout feature there?
I'd say it's the edit and preview on one canvas. So you're designing and seeing how it looks across different views, like mobile and desktop, simultaneously.
Oh, I can see how that would speed things up. No constant switching back and forth.
Exactly. It can really streamline your design process, especially for quick iterations. While it offers the standard blocks, images, text, buttons, it emphasizes being able to easily, move, delete, or duplicate sections, and adding columns is simple.
What about rendering issues? That's always a pain.
Right. Well, Benchmark specifically mentions engineering their editor to minimize those HTML display errors across different email clients, which, as you know, is crucial. Your beautiful email needs to look good everywhere.
Absolutely. So Aweber seems to give you more specialized content building blocks, maybe for specific marketing goals like products or dynamic feeds.
Yeah, a wider array of those specific elements.
Well, Benchmark prioritizes that single canvas efficiency, building and previewing all in one go.
Exactly.
Okay, so for you, the listener, how does this translate into practical terms? If you're juggling, say, blog content, product promotions, and general updates.
Well, if you're a content creator or a small business with a diverse offering, Aweber's specialized elements like the product or coupon blocks really simplify marketing those specific things directly in the email. You don't have to build it from scratch each time.
Saves design time.
Definitely. Imagine needing to highlight a new course, a discount, your latest podcast. Aweber gives you components ready to go. Benchmark's integrated preview, though, could drastically speed up the review process.
Especially for teams, maybe.
Yeah, or anyone needing rapid iteration, making sure it's pixel perfect quickly across different clients. So it's a trade-off, right? Aweber offers specialized tools that simplify what you put in the email.
While Benchmark offers a workflow that might speed up how you build and refine it.
Precisely.
Okay, let's talk technical for a second. HTML editing. Aweber provides a dedicated HTML editor. You can add custom code, update templates.
Standard for power users.
Yeah. And they added this little feature, a keep my content checkbox. So if you switch templates, it doesn't accidentally wipe out your content.
Oh, that's smart. A small thing, but saves headaches.
Definitely. What about Benchmark?
Benchmark Email also offers a custom HTML editor, but, and this is a key distinction, it's only available in their higher tier Pro and Enterprise plans.
Ah, okay. So if you're on their free or light plan.
You're locked out of that code level control.
Interesting. So Aweber gives HTML access across plans, basically. Benchmark reserves it. For our listener who might be technically inclined or just wants that ultimate granular control, that's a really important difference.
Absolutely. If you want to tweak every line of code, maybe integrate some really specific custom elements, or even troubleshoot complex rendering issues yourself, Aweber's broader HTML access gives you that flexibility right away, regardless of your plan.
Whereas with Benchmark, you might need to upgrade if that bespoke design is critical.
Exactly. It could be a deciding factor depending on your technical comfort and how unique your designs need to be.
Mobile optimization. Non-negotiable today. How do they handle making sure emails look great everywhere?
Both are definitely focused on this. Aweber has a dedicated mobile editor.
So you can edit on the go.
Yeah, for quick creation or status checks away from your desk. Their email and mobile preview emulates how emails look in major inboxes, like iOS and Android.
Okay, so you can see what it will look like.
Right. Plus, their link previews automatically expand links into those visual preview cards we mentioned earlier directly in the email.
What about Benchmark?
Benchmark provides what they call an inbox checker. Now, this is an add-on feature for all plans,
Okay.
but it allows you to preview your email's appearance across a vast array of email clients and devices: web, mobile, Windows, Mac OS. Really comprehensive.
It's a wider testing, maybe?
Potentially, yeah. Though all their plans do include the ability to preview on multiple devices generally, they also integrate an automatic spam check, which is handy.
Checks your content against common filters.
Exactly. And they let you send test emails to up to 5 contacts for review. Good for team feedback.
So both platforms clearly prioritize making sure emails look good everywhere. Aweber's direct mobile editor offers that on-the-go convenience.
Right. Workflow flexibility.
While Benchmark's Inbox Checker add-on provides a really comprehensive preview environment for deep testing.
Exactly. It's about ensuring that perfect look, maximizing engagement.
Okay, let's get into templates and AI-powered design. This is where things get really interesting, I think.
Yeah, AI is changing the game here.
Aweber boasts hundreds of professionally designed templates. Newsletters, holidays, industry-specific, lots of options.
Pretty standard offering, but good to have.
But the real game changer seems to be their Smart Designer. It can apparently create branded templates in seconds just by analyzing your website.
Whoa, okay. Pulls your logo, colors, fonts.
Seems like it. And they even offer professional services, custom template design, modifications, converting PDFs. Like a concierge service almost.
For a fee, I assume.
Yes, those services have costs associated. And for content creation itself, Aweber's got an AI writing assistant.
A writer's block.
Yeah. An AI-powered subject line assistant to help boost open rates. And maybe, most impressively, an automated newsletter assistant.
What does that do?
It can apparently craft weekly newsletters in your brand voice without you even needing prompts.
Wow. Like, actually writes the content.
That's what it sounds like. It's positioned as a major time saver.
Okay, that is impressive. What about Benchmark on the AI front?
Benchmark also has an extensive template library, over 200 free ones, categorized nicely. Integrations for eBay, Etsy, SurveyMonkey templates, too.
So good variety there.
Yeah, and their AI feature is called Smart Design. Similar idea, it automatically generates emails from a website URL or even just a company description, incorporating your brand elements.
So give it your website, get an email draft.
Pretty much. And they have smart content, which lets you rewrite or create new marketing content using keywords or short paragraphs, plus an AI copywriting tool.
With credit.
Yeah, 25 free credits on the free plan, 100 per month for paid plans. It's all part of their AI-assisted email builder. Okay, so Aweber's Smart Designer, pulling from your site, plus those extra template services, feels very bespoke. Benchmark's 200-plus templates and AI content credits are also really strong. For our listener, what's the core difference in how this AI helps them?
I think the core distinction is the type of AI assistance. Aweber seems to lean more into generating full content, like those automated newsletters, and optimizing specific bits like subject lines, using your voice.
So better for consistent, long-form content creators.
Exactly. If you're constantly churning out newsletters and need help scaling that output while staying on brand, Aweber's AI looks really tailored for that. It could genuinely give you back hours each week.
And Benchmark.
Benchmark provides broader content generation and design capabilities starting from, say, your URL. Their smart design generates a branded email quickly, so if you need rapid AI-driven campaign creation from scratch...
Benchmark might be faster for that initial build.
Potentially, yeah. If your main struggle is consistently writing high-quality newsletter content, Aweber's deep content AI might be the better fit. If it's more about quickly generating branded campaign shells, Benchmark's smart design is very efficient.
Makes sense. Okay, let's move from creation to execution, automation and workflows. This is the backbone of efficient email marketing, right?
Absolutely. This is where you save serious time and make your communication much more intelligent. But it's also where the set it and forget it dream meets, well, reality.
Oh, so?
The depth of the automation logic, the sophistication of conditional paths, how well it responds to actual subscriber behavior, that's the critical differentiator. It determines if it's just a simple autoresponder or truly intelligent communication.
Okay, so Aweber's core is email automation and workflow automation. Both use a visual workflow editor.
Visual builders are pretty standard now, makes it easier to map things out.
Right, and they had a big recent update, transitioning old campaigns to new workflows. This brought some powerful stuff, especially split paths for dynamic journeys.
Conditional logic, basically.
Right.
If they open, they go here. If they don't, they go there.
Exactly. Based on opens, clicks, no response, whatever. But what's really impressive is the built-in A/B split testing directly within those workflows.
Oh, within the flow itself, not separate campaigns.
Correct. You can test different subject lines, content, send times, anything at any point in a multi-step journey.
That is powerful. Continuous optimization baked right in.
Yeah. Workflows also autosave, which is nice peace of mind.
Yeah.
You just have to hit publish workflow to make it live. Key actions are things like a starter trigger, sending messages, waiting periods, applying tags for segmentation, and even checking an RSS feed for content automation.
Okay, solid foundation. What about Benchmark's automation?
Benchmark also offers marketing automation as core functionality. They have Automation Pro and a visual builder too. A big plus for them is they provide handy automation templates right out of the box.
Pre-built stuff. Saves time.
Definitely. They have pre-built customer journey templates for common things: welcome series, abandoned carts, follow-ups, lead conversion, purchase confirmations.
So you don't have to build those common sequences from scratch.
Right. They also offer advanced branching logic for more complex flows. But, important note, that's typically reserved for their Pro and Enterprise plans.
Got it. Gated feature.
So Aweber's move to workflows with those split paths, and especially the in-workflow A/B testing, seems like a big leap for continuous optimization. Benchmark offers the advanced branching too, plus those helpful pre-built journeys. For you, the listener, setting up complex customer journeys, what's the practical difference?
Aweber's direct integration of A/B testing into the workflow is, I think, the game changer there. It means you can continuously optimize each individual step of a long journey without breaking it into separate campaigns.
So you can test step 3 of a 5-step onboarding sequence.
Exactly. Test subject lines, CTAs, whatever, right there. And automatically send people down the winning path. It shifts the focus from basic autoresponders to truly intelligent, behavior-driven paths that are always improving.
And Benchmark's strength.
Benchmark's strength is really in those pre-built journey templates. They simplify common, effective strategies. So if you're a beginner or just pressed for time, you can implement a sophisticated welcome series or abandoned cart sequence really quickly without designing it all yourself.
So it's granular, continuous optimization within a custom journey with Aweber.
Versus rapid deployment of proven structured journeys with Benchmark.
Makes sense. Different approaches. Now let's dig into the triggers and targeting. Aweber's triggers go beyond just new subscribers or tags. Their RSS-triggered emails are huge for content creators.
We mentioned that earlier. Blog posts, YouTube, Etsy, automatically sent out.
Massive time saver. And their automated newsletter assistant, crafting newsletters autonomously. Plus, strong behavioral automation based on interactions and purchase-based tagging.
So tag someone based on what they bought.
Exactly. for precise segmentation and follow-ups. They even have specific pre-built automations for things like Etsy sales, YouTube views, abandoned carts, upsells,
Very specific use cases covered.
and time zone sending for global audiences.
Crucial for engagement if your list is spread out. Benchmark.
Benchmark's basic automations cover contact additions, birthdays, opens, clicks, list triggers, timed emails, drip campaigns are all there. Their email engagement automations in paid plans trigger based on opens, clicks, good for re-engagement.
What's their standout trigger?
Probably their website tracking, which is in Pro and Enterprise plans. It monitors contact activity on your website.
Behavioral tracking beyond email clicks.
Right, leveraging those real-time signals from your site for personalized campaigns. They could even generate hot lead alerts.
Notifying sales when someone looks ready to buy.
Exactly. Triggered by tag scores, specific link clicks on your site, or visits to key pages like pricing or checkout.
Okay, that's powerful for sales-focused businesses. So this really highlights the shift from basic if-then to dynamic engagement. Aweber's deep content integration, the RSS stuff, the newsletter assistant, huge for creators.
Yeah, automating their distribution.
While Benchmark's website tracking and hot lead alerts are gold for sales teams needing immediate buying signals, the ability to automatically segment and act on real-time behavior, whether it's content consumption or purchase intent, is really key for maximizing conversions today.
Absolutely. Okay, let's shift gears to audience management and segmentation. A healthy list is everything, right?
It's the foundation, and it's not just about collecting emails. It's about segmentation, personalization, and crucially, list hygiene. That directly impacts deliverability and ROI, quality over just quantity.
So contact management and importing. Aweber have comprehensive tools. A big one is they screen imported lists against known undeliverable addresses.
Proactive cleaning. That's good for data integrity.
Yeah. You could add manually, manage in bulk, review detailed info, search, export, all the standard stuff. They have a backup data feature, and their update on import option is smart.
How so?
It identifies existing contacts using tags when you import new data, so it helps prevent duplicates and enriches profiles you already have.
Merging data intelligently.
Nice. You can also edit info, use custom fields, and track subscriber activity, clicks, opens, etc.
Okay, pretty robust. Benchmark.
Benchmark also has comprehensive list management. Their view shows email, name, and engagement ratings. You can search contacts easily, import from standard files like XLS, CSV, TXT, or add one by one. They do require email verification for account ownership before sending.
Standard security practice.
Right. Now, Aweber's focus on screening imports, and that update on import feature sounds really good for data integrity. For listeners managing lists from, say, multiple sources, webinars, CRMs, events, what's the real-world impact?
Aweber's features give you much more granular control over merging and updating existing data as you bring it in. That's critical for maintaining a clean, almost CRM-like database within your email tool.
So less mess, basically.
Exactly. Imagine pulling leads from 5 different places. Aweber helps prevent creating 5 duplicate contacts and instead enriches the one existing profile. For you, that means less manual cleanup, richer and more accurate subscriber data, and ultimately much better personalization because your data is actually reliable. It cuts down redundancy.
Okay, segmentation and tagging. Aweber offers segmentation based on activity, demographics, purchases, using advanced filters.
Yeah.
But the exciting part is their dynamic segmentation using AI agents.
AI segmentation, how does that work?
It continuously updates your segments based on real-time behavior, purchases, engagement. So your segments are always current, automatically.
Wow, no more manual segment updates.
Seems like it. Their tagging system also auto-tags based on interactions, and you can easily save and send to these dynamic segments, plus that purchase-based tagging for sales focus.
Okay, that AI dynamic segmentation is a big deal. Benchmark.
Benchmark has basic segmentation on contact attributes. Their advanced segmentation in paid plans allows targeting based on behavior, demographics, likes, dislikes. They assign that 0-5-star contact rating for engagement.
Which you can use for segmentation, presumably.
Right. And within their CRM, they use tagging and lead scoring for dynamic lists based on interest and purchase readiness.
So this really raises the question, how deep can you go with personalization? Aweber's AI-driven dynamic segmentation feels like a major leap. Continuous optimization without manual work. Benchmark's contact rating is also smart, though. Quick way to spot engaged folks for re-engagement or identify inactive ones to suppress.
Which brings us to lift hygiene and deliverability. Aweber screens imports, handles bounces automatically, and has those easy DKIM demarc setup tools. Seems like a strong commitment. What does this mean for a listener's sender reputation?
You're right. Sender reputation is gold. Both platforms prioritize it, but Aweber's built-in automated bounce management and the simplified DKIM-DMARC setup are huge protectors.
Why are DKIM and DMRs so important again?
Think of them as digital ID cards for your emails. They prove to Gmail, Yahoo, etc. that your email is really from you and wasn't faked by a spammer. Without them, even great emails can land in spam. Aweber automatically flags and unsubscribes addresses that bounce repeatedly like 3+ times in 6 months. It's proactive hygiene.
And Benchmark.
Benchmark's ongoing list verification add-on is also valuable for long-term health. It's all about proactively managing inbox placement. Keeping your list clean ensures your messages actually get seen.
Makes sense. Okay, moving beyond the inbox landing pages and web presence tools, how do they help capture leads and engage audiences online?
Yeah, this shows if they're just email tools or becoming broader marketing hubs. Can you consolidate your tech stack with them?
Aweber has a powerful landing page builder focused on leads and sales. Hundreds of templates, over 100 industries, drag and drop, no coding.
Mobile responsive templates.
Yep. You can connect your custom domain. Integrates with Canva, has a stock image library. Lots of content blocks, including smart content pulling from Flick or Instagram.
Deep customization. Tracking.
Extensive customization options.
Yeah.
And tracking via Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel. You can even do video landing pages.
Okay, sounds very comprehensive. Benchmark.
Benchmark also has a landing page builder. Described as simple but effective, templates are mainly for Pro plan users, but the builder itself is in Light, Pro, and Enterprise.
What elements can you add?
Columns, images, video, text, buttons, forms, social widgets, the essentials, good editing experience, easy mobile desktop preview toggle. You can publish your own domain or subdomain.
Tracking.
Yep, track goals like engagement and new subscribers.
Yeah.
And they have that archive feature, creates a landing page listing all your past newsletters.
Oh, like a public archive. That's neat.
Yeah. So Aweber's 100+ templates, deep tracking, Canva integration feels very thorough for lead gen. Benchmark allows custom domains too. What stands out to you about how these impact web presence?
What's interesting is Aweber's seamless integration of creative tools like Canva and that direct support for video landing pages. It really signals a focus on visual content creators, streamlining that process. Benchmark's archive feature, though simple, is clever for centralizing past communications. Creates a long-term footprint, maybe helps SEO, lets new visitors catch up.
Different angles. Dynamic creation versus content organization. What about sign-up forms?
Critical for list growth.
Aweber boasts unlimited forms, user-friendly, mobile-optimized, easy to use, Facebook integration, personalized fields, lots of customization, A/B testing for forms, and the big one, no website required.
Aweber hosts the form for you.
Yeah, provides a shareable link, even on the free plan, various types. Inline, popover, lightbox, pop-up, HTML, lots of display options to delay recurrence.
Okay, unlimited and hosted is big. Benchmark.
Benchmark has versatile opt-in forms, embedded or pop-ups. Supports third-party form integrations, good customization in their builder, but there are limits.
Limits on forms.
Yeah, by plan. Free gets 1 form, Lite gets 5, Pro gets 25, Enterprise gets unlimited. They offer single opt-in options, and forms can be embedded in their landing pages.
Right, that no website required from Aweber is a huge plus for people just starting out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lowers the barrier immediately.
Totally.
Benchmark's tiered limits, though.
Yeah.
You need to plan your growth. If you need lots of forms for different campaigns quickly, you might hit that limit and need to upgrade sooner than you think.
Good point. And Aweber goes even further beyond email, web push notifications, and a link in bio page.
Okay, tell me about those.
Web push lets you send timely updates to website visitors who opt in. Promote content, boost engagement. Setup seems straightforward, WordPress plugin included. Up to 50,000 push subscribers supported.
And the link in bio page, like Linktree.
Exactly. A dedicated page to consolidate your online presence, links to content, embedded promotions, newsletter sign-up, all in one mobile-friendly spot.
So Aweber is really pushing to be more than just email, web push, link page. What's the strategy here?
This looks like a clear move by Aweber to become a more complete online presence solution. Reducing the need for users to pay for separate, specialized tools.
Right. Consolidate the stack.
Especially for content creators on social media, that link in bio page is a game changer. Centralizes everything. It's about being a one-stop shop for basic digital marketing.
Makes sense. Keep users within their ecosystem.
Okay, let's talk money. E-commerce and monetization, how well do they help users sell directly?
Yeah, this reveals if they just integrate with e-commerce or if they act as a sales engine themselves. Direct monetization can be huge for creators and small businesses.
Aweber has really leaned into this. They have a dedicated e-commerce platform, sell products and services right from landing pages.
Digital products, too, like courses, ebooks.
Yep. Digital products, webinars, memberships, guides, templates, courses, events, even collect tips and donations.
Wow, that's broad. Subscriptions?
Supports subscription and payment plans monthly, quarterly, annual. And the big integration, direct payment processing via Stripe.
Handles the payments directly.
Yeah. Credit cards, chargebacks, refunds. Supports 100+ currencies. Easy to add products. You can automate with tags on payment forms for segmentation or workflows. Customize buttons, forms, receipts.
Branding removal.
On paid plans, yes. Now, the catch, transaction fees.
On top of Stripe's fees.
Correct. 0.60% for Aweber Plus, 1.00% for light and free plans.
Okay, so they take a small cut of sales made through their platform. Benchmark.
Benchmark focuses on integrations. Shopify, WooCommerce, they have an eBay template. But our sources don't mention a direct in-platform storefront or direct payment processing. They rely on you using an external platform and integrating the data.
Got it. Big difference in approach.
Aweber's direct Stripe integration, selling subscriptions, collecting donations. It's quite remarkable for an email platform. For someone wanting to monetize now, what's the impact?
It's pivotal. Aweber is moving way beyond just marketing emails into enabling direct sales within its ecosystem, a mini CRM and sales platform, essentially.
For solopreneurs, creators, streamlines things.
Hugely. Potentially reduces reliance on external tools like Shopify or Gumroad if your needs are relatively simple. The transaction fees are part of that value. Aweber succeeds when you make sales through them. It reduces friction.
And tracking those sales?
Aweber has sales tracking to see revenue from each email. They highlight revenue per email, RPE, or revenue per 1,000 emails, RPME, as a key metric.
RPE, revenue divided by sends minus bounces.
Exactly. A direct link between email effort and financial outcome. True ROI analysis. They even have specific features for crowdfunding and donations. Benchmark offers comprehensive real-time reports on clicks, opens, and Google Analytics tracking for e-commerce campaigns, but doesn't seem to highlight that specific RPE metric in the same way. More standard engagement tracking for e-com. That explicit RPE or EME metric from Aweber is invaluable, though. It lets you optimize for profit, not just click. See exactly which emails make you money. That's powerful.
Definitely. Okay, let's pivot to AI again, but broader capabilities. The future of marketing, right?
It's transforming everything. And the depth of integration matters. Is it just a helper, or does it fundamentally change how you work?
For content generation, we covered Aweber's AI writing assistant, subject line assistant, and the automated newsletter assistant. Plus, AI analyzing top content, maintaining voice, testing CTAs.
Right. And Benchmark's smart design from a URL, smart content for rewriting or creating snippets, and the AI copywriting tool with credits.
So, practically, Aweber's automated newsletter seems great for consistent output. Benchmark's smart design for quick campaign starts. How does this play out?
Aweber focuses on generating full content and optimizing existing elements. Benchmark provides broader generation and design from a starting point. Need ongoing newsletters? Aweber might fit better. Need quick, branded campaign generation from scratch. Benchmark shines there.
But Aweber's AI goes much deeper, right? Beyond just content.
This is where Aweber really pulls ahead in terms of AI pervasiveness. They have AI agents for marketing campaign management.
What do those do?
Analyze historical data, suggest optimal send times, subject line improvements, content ideas. They monitor engagement, identify patterns. It's like having an AI analyst.
Wow. And AI and A/B testing.
Yep. Helps set up sophisticated tests, analyzes results, provides actionable recommendations, tracks KPIs, generates reports, even campaign performance optimization, continuously monitoring real-time adjustments, predictive analytics.
Predictive analytics.
Yeah.
Like forecasting results.
Seems like it. And get this. AI for automated response management. It reads subscriber replies.
Monitors incoming responses, categorizes intent, drafts personalized replies, flags complex issues for you. Also helps with integration management, coordinating data flow.
Okay, that's comprehensive. Benchmark's AI.
Based on our sources, Benchmark's AI seems primarily focused on that initial content generation and smart sending, not this deep campaign-wide analytical and optimization layer that Ord describes.
Right. Aweber's AI agents sound like a digital teammate, analyzing, optimizing, predicting. Moving from reactive to proactive, data-driven marketing, that significantly reduces your manual analysis burden. Benchmark's AI is useful, but more focused on the creative start.
And Aweber even uses AI for list management.
Yeah, AI for list management and segmentation. Automatically cleans lists, identifies invalids, duplicates, unengaged subs, creates and updates those dynamic segments based on behavior and purchases.
Plus that AI for image alt text in their accessibility widget.
Right. AI-based automated image alt text remediation.
The idea of AI automatically cleaning my list and writing alt text, that sounds amazing day to day. What's the impact?
Huge time savings, better deliverability from the list cleaning, and the accessibility part isn't just convenience, it's compliance, WCAG, ADA, and expands your reach. It shows Aweber's commitment to inclusivity and reduces legal exposure. It's smart and responsible marketing.
Good points. Okay, integrations and API. No tool is an island, right? Connecting your ecosystem is crucial.
Absolutely. It's about extensibility, future-proofing, how well does it play with others. The number and depth of integrations matter.
Aweber states connections to over 750 plus tools.
Benchmark boasts over 1,500 plus integrations, often via Zapier.
So Benchmark lists a higher number, but what does 750 plus versus 1,500 plus really mean for our listener?
The raw number can be misleading. Both are extensive. The critical point is the quality and depth. Is it just a basic add contact link, or does it enable complex multi-step workflows with rich data flowing back and forth?
Right. Does it connect deeply with the tools you actually use?
Exactly. A deep integration with your CRM might be worth more than 100 shallow ones you never touch.
Looking at specifics, both integrate directly with the big ones. PayPal, Stripe, Shopify, WooCommerce, WordPress, Facebook, Typeform, Calendly, HubSpot, Teachable, Kajabi. And both use Zapier and IFTTT heavily.
Right. The core connections are likely covered by both, but the unique direct integrations highlight their focus. Aweber has slightly more direct links to niche landing page funnel builders like ClickFunnels, Convertri, Divi, and a broader range of list hygiene services like Bright, Verify, Bounce Lists. Focus on the front-end lead gen and quality.
And Benchmark's unique ones.
Stronger showing in direct CRM integrations beyond HubSpot, Zoho, pipeline deals, Salesforce, and productivity tools like Smartsheet, FreshBooks, Airtable. Also things like Stripo for email import, Wistia for video.
So, again, it depends on your existing tech stack. Which platform's native connections align better?
Precisely.
Aweber gives a ton of detail on its Zapier triggers and actions. Triggers for new accounts, lists, fields, subscribers, tags, unsubscribes, purchases, actions to update, create tags, subscribers or purchases, search actions too.
That level of granularity is impressive.
Zapier checks every 15 mins on their free plan. IFTTT polling is faster for paid plans. Benchmark mentions Zapier integration and templates, but less detail provided on the specifics.
So Aweber really breaks down Zapier. What's the takeaway for someone using Zapier or IFTTT heavily?
The detail Aweber provides suggests a strong focus on empowering users to build really complex custom automations. More control over how data flows in and out, what triggers what. For power users or agencies needing intricate workflows, that flexibility is key.
What about direct API access for custom builds?
Aweber has comprehensive API docs and offers custom API integration support via email. They support various authentication methods. Seems very open.
Benchmark mentions API access included with enterprise plans, and users can create their own integrations.
So this raises the question, how extensible is it if you have unique needs? Aweber's explicit docs and support, available beyond just enterprise, seem to offer more flexibility for bespoke solutions.
Agreed. Seems more accessible for custom development on Aweber's side.
Okay. Reporting and analytics, measuring success, optimizing. How do they stack up?
Data is crucial, but it's about actionable insights, not just numbers. Who helps you understand why things happened?
Both cover the basics. Opens, clicks, unsubscribes, bounces. Aweber adds unique things like a most popular links report within a broadcast.
See exactly what content clicked.
Yeah. Benchmark provides geo-tracking, seeing where opens happen.
Useful for localization or timing.
So what's for the listener here? How does knowing the most popular link or the location help?
Pinpointing popular links, Aweber gives immediate feedback on content effectiveness. Double down on what works. Geographical insights, Benchmark, allow for highly granular optimization, tailor timing, language, maybe even offers to specific regions. It moves beyond generic stats to understanding preferences and context.
Makes sense. What about subscriber growth reports?
Aweber gives reports on new subscribers, daily, weekly, monthly, unsubscribes, total counts, tracks growth trends, and provides subscriber location, data, country, region, city from IP, both simple and advanced audience analytics.
Benchmark's list view shows engagement ratings, but seems less focused on structured reports for overall list growth or location dynamics.
Yeah, Aweber seems to provide more structured reporting around list growth and geography. Understanding where subs come from and how fast the list grows informs list building strategy and content localization efforts.
And linking emails to website traffic and sales.
Aweber has traffic reports showing site visits directly from emails, and that sales report tracking revenue per email, direct link, comprehensive web page tracking too.
Benchmark, especially via Benchmark Cone, shows which channels generate leads customers, but maybe less direct email to sale tracking within the main platform.
Seems that way. More of a broader channel view versus specific email attribution for sales in Benchmark's core reporting.
So for the listener focused purely on ROI, Aweber's direct sales tracking is a standout.
Absolutely. Seeing precisely which emails drive revenue allows for incredibly precise optimization, moving beyond engagement to direct financial impact.
A/B testing analytics.
Aweber has robust A/B testing for campaigns, subject lines, content, send times, split testing for sign-up forms, and that built-in A/B testing within workflows.
Benchmark includes A/B testing in Pro and Enterprise plans. Tests subject lines, copy, CTA, send times, generates A/B test reports.
So again, the question is, how integrated is your optimization? Aweber's testing within workflows is key. Optimizing the actual journey, not just individual emails in isolation. More holistic.
And Aweber's unique RPE, RPME metric. How does that drive results?
It gives a clear, concise measure of your list's value and the direct financial impact per campaign. Allows optimizing purely for profit, not just vanity metrics, invaluable for direct monetization.
What about overall account stats or mobile access?
Aweber offers account-wide statistics, opens, clicks, sales across all lists, big picture view, and full reporting via their mobile site and a dedicated stats app.
Benchmark doesn't explicitly mention account-wide aggregates or a dedicated mobile stats app in our sources.
Right. So Aweber emphasizes that comprehensive, mobile accessible view of your entire operations performance, crucial for busy marketers needing quick checks.
Okay, last major section, account management and support. Beyond features, how easy are they to manage? What help can you expect?
Often overlooked, but so important. Robust support, flexible accounts, determines how scalable and stress-free things are.
Pricing, critical. Aweber, free, light, plus unlimited. Frees up to 500 subs, 3K emails GAMO, single list page automation, 1 user, 1% transaction fee.
Generous free tier to start.
Base starts $15, scales by subs, 10x sends, 3-page automations, 3 users, 1% fee. Plus starts $30, scales by subs, 12x sends, unlimited list page automations users, priority support, lower 0.60% fee. Unlimited is $899 flat.
So Plus unlocks a lot of unlimiteds. Benchmark, free, light, pro, enterprise. Free is 500 contacts, 3.5K emails groove mode, 25 AI credits, 1 form, chat support.
Also, decent free start.
Light is 500 plus contacts, 3.5K plus emails, adds branding removal, landing pages, basic automations. Pro adds A/B testing, surveys, advanced automation, website tracking, phone support. Enterprise scales massively, adds dedicated IP, managed setup.
So listeners need to look closely. Aweber scales Light Plus by subs, Benchmark jumps from Light to Pro for features and higher limits, and Aweber has those transaction fees on paid plans too.
Exactly. Different monetization. Aweber takes a cut of sales via their platform. Benchmark relies on subscription tiers. Do you prefer paying per transaction or a flat fee for features at higher tiers? Also, Benchmark gates key features like A/B testing to Pro Plus, while Aweber Plus offers a broad feature set.
User roles, team collaboration.
Aweber offers unlimited users on paid plans, clearer roles, owner, admin, team member with different permissions, no extra users on free.
Benchmark offers sub-accounts on Light, Pro, Enterprise, but specifically for accounts with 1,000+ contacts.
So smaller teams on paid plans might not get multi-user access right away with Benchmark. Aweber's unlimited users on paid plans seems more flexible, especially for smaller teams needing collaboration from the start.
Customer support.
Both look robust. Aweber has 24/7 chat, email, phone, priority for Plus Unlimited, knowledge-based videos, community forum, plus that free account migration service and certified experts program.
Benchmark has call, email, ticket support, 2/7 live chat for all plans, phone support for Pro Enterprise, managed setup for Enterprise, extensive help center, guides, blog, free tools, webinars, lots of resources.
So how to choose based on support. Aweber's free migration and experts program suggests very hands-on help, great if you're switching or need guidance. Benchmark's deep educational content and webinars are excellent for self-learners. Depends on how you prefer to get help.
Makes sense. Finally, deliverability and compliance. Crucial, but often overlooked. Get into the inbox responsibly.
Foundational. Good deliverability means you get seen. Compliance avoids legal risks and builds trust.
Email authentication. DLRPM, SPF.
Aweber emphasizes their expertise, tools for managing it, and those recent updates simplifying DKIM mark setup for Gmail Yahoo rules. Focus on authentication.
Benchmark provides authentication on all plans, allows sending from your own domain, offers educational resources on deliverability, including webinars on the Google Yahoo updates.
So both are actively addressing this. The continuous effort to simplify DKIM mark setup is vital for inbox placement. Signals legitimacy to ISPs, impacts open rates. It's about building a reliable brand presence.
Spam checking, list hygiene.
Aweber has spam filter testing, list hygiene features, automated bounce management, auto-unsubscribes repeat bounces, suppression lists. They provide the tools for you to manage hygiene.
Benchmark has an automatic spam check on content, offers best practices resources, avoiding spam words, reducing bounces, emphasizes list cleaning.
So who's responsible for hygiene? Ultimately, you are. Both platforms give you tools and guidance to be a good sender. Aweber's automated bounce handling is a nice proactive feature. It's about empowering you to maintain a healthy list.
Dedicated IPs, smart sending.
Benchmark offers dedicated IPs add-on for Lite Pro, included in Enterprise. Crucial for high-volume senders to isolate reputation. They also have smart sending on all plans to optimize delivery times based on behavior.
Aweber doesn't explicitly mention dedicated IPs or smart sending in our sources.
Right. So Benchmark's dedicated IP option is a significant differentiator for large senders needing that control.
Compliance. Legal, security, accessibility.
Aweber goes deep here. Canned spam, GDPR, Privacy Shield, PCI certified, lots of security measures. Monitoring, encryption, backups, risk assessments, DDoS mitigation, detailed data incident response plan.
And that accessibility widget.
Yeah, that's huge. AI-based tool for WCAG and ADA compliance. Over 70 features, screen readers, content adjustments, color contrast tools, voice navigation, multi-language, AI alt text, plus optional paid audits and remediation.
Benchmark mentions email authentication, but less detail on specific compliance standards like GDPR or an accessibility widget in our sources.
Right. Aweber's deep dive into compliance, especially to GDPR and that incredible accessibility widget, goes way beyond typical expectations. What's the value beyond avoiding legal trouble?
Robust compliance protects you and builds subscriber trust. The accessibility widget is proactive, broadens your reach, makes content accessible to everyone, reduces legal exposure. It's inclusive, responsible marketing. A big differentiator showing forward thinking.
Wow. Okay, we've covered a massive amount of ground.
We certainly have, from drag-and-drop basics to AI optimization and deep compliance, Aweber versus Benchmark. Two very capable platforms, but with really distinct strengths and philosophies.
Indeed. While both nail the core email marketing needs, Aweber is clearly leaning into direct monetization and being a comprehensive online presence, hub e-com, link in bio, web push, plus that deep AI layer for optimization and the huge focus on accessibility.
And Benchmark.
Benchmark shines with its massive integration list, those advanced visual automation journeys with pre-built templates, strong core deliverability features like dedicated IPs. Their AI is strong too, but more focused on that initial content generation boost.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener? There's no single best platform, right? It's about your needs.
Exactly. If you're a creator or small business wanting to sell directly within the platform, leverage AI insights across your entire campaign lifecycle, and really prioritize web accessibility, Aweber's path makes it incredibly compelling.
And if your focus is more on seamless integration with a huge number of existing tools, or you want structured, pre-built automation journeys, or need that dedicated IP control for high-volume sending,
then Benchmark offers a really robust, well-established solution. The critical thinking challenge for you now is to weigh those priorities. Is it Aweber's integrated, AI-driven, monetization-focused, all-in-one feel?
or Benchmark's extensive connectivity, structured workflow logic, and deliverability controls?
That's the core decision.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We really hope you've gained some valuable insights to guide your next steps in email marketing.
Yeah, hopefully this helps clarify things.
Until next time, keep digging for knowledge.